So we will be recording, and let me get my share screen options. All right. Can you guys see my screen? Please do let me know if you guys can see my screen. Awesome, you can see my screen. Yes, yes, yes. All right. That is great. Wow, guys. You know what? I wish I could just speed up this first part so we can get to the juicy part of what is what is going to happen tonight. But listen, this is just as important because this is where the journey started for all of us, and that this is where the journey is going to start for most of us. So this is very important. And guys, are you seeing, just let me know, are you seeing what do they call this? I'm seeing a notification here that I'm being transcribed. Are you seeing captions when I speak? Please do let me know if you're seeing captions when I speak. No, there are no captions. Okay, thank you so much. All right. All right. So yes, once again, guys, my name is Zanele Ndlovu, and I am a full-time diagnostic radiographer, which means I'm currently employed, and I'm a wife and a mother of two beautiful, handsome sons. I'm also a foster parent, which means I am taking care of my siblings' children, and also I'm actually taking care of anyone that finds a place in my home and in my heart. I'm also a personal development and business coach. Well, development was self-made. Business coach is enhanced, guys. Yo, I love it when the titles keep adding up to yourself. So business coach recently been added as I leveled up in this business and became a manager earlier this year. So now I am a certified coach. Guys, how many coaches do we have in the house? How many business coaches? How many, okay, rather, let me say, how many managers do we have in the house? Because listen, when you get to manager level, you become really that leader that has to coach and mentor others. So I want to see in this house, how many leaders do we have? If you're a manager, please just type in there a one, a one, a one, a one. I want to see how many business coaches we have in here, because Lalela, that title alone levels you up a little bit. All right. So guys, I'm somebody who is driven and passionate about life and purpose. Like, I just want everything to make sense. Whatever that I do, it has to make sense. Whatever that I'm involved in, it has to fulfill a purpose or a calling that God has called me to. So this is me, and this is, my personality. I always just want to make sure that oh, I love it. I see we've got managers in the house. I just want to make sure that whenever I'm coming across people, I'm impacting them, I'm leaving them with something that is thoughtful and something that will change their lives. I've always been that person. And I thank God that I've found myself in a business that really elevates that level for me, that gives me that life and that allows me to actually do what God has called me to do. And that is not only to encourage in words, but also to provide people with a means of survival. That was an added goal that I really did not think of until I came into the business. So if you are here and you are looking for purpose, if you are here and you're looking for direction, Lalela, you are in the right place. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. Before you even think 3 times or 10 times about being in this business, just take the fact that you are where you need to be, because this is where your life goals, your life passion and purpose are going to be polished. This was, for me, a life-changing business. So, and I love sharing it because I know very well it has taken me from a place or an area in my life where I've been unfulfilled for the longest of time. I have been a radiographer, full-time employed for over 14 years. And really, in all that 14 years, I did not see myself as a purposeful person. I did not see myself as somebody who can bring value apart from what I was doing as a radiographer. Yes, I'm in the health and wellness sector. Yes, I'm helping people, I'm part of the whole diagnostic team. However, you get home and you feel like I've left my work behind, but what do I have to do what do I have when I get home? Who can I impact? How can I change my life? So for somebody who's always been actively wanting to be involved in changing lives, that can cause you, when you come home and you question where your life is going, it actually causes you to find yourself in an area or a space where you are unfulfilled, where you have no value to give to life, where you have no purpose. And also, the fact that you want to see everybody succeed, you become everybody's go-to help, which was what I was. Everybody would come to me for help. Everyone would see me as the light in their path. But the truth was, I could not find my own light. I was not the light that I was for other people, for myself. So I had worked for a very long time doing extra shift. I have been in and out of different institutions. I don't know if we've got health workers in this house that understand how many shifts you would put in just to make ends meet, just to make sure that you stay afloat, to manage the normal day-to-day basis. If you're a health worker and you really understand and resonate with what I'm saying, please just help me up with a 0 there, because this is what happens when you are qualified, regardless of being a health worker or anything. But most of us qualified people, we tend to have a certain standard that we want to leave. And that standard comes with a lot of work. It comes with a lot of money. It comes with a lot of stress. It comes with you having to put in so many hours. And then there's this thing called tax. I don't know what you call it in Kenya, guys. We in South Africa have this thing called tax. Yo, SARS is a killer for us. The more shifts you work, the more money you are making, the more extra money you are making, you actually get taxed even more. So you find yourself in this roller coaster of debts, because you are working too much, you are overworked, you are stressed, but you are underpaid. That was my life. I was unfulfilled. I had less family time, because now I'm trying to push the standard of being the first person in my family to graduate, to go to medical school, and actually to come back and really have a decent job. So with that alone comes the stress of black tax, of trying to make everybody happy, of trying to make sure that everybody has what they need. I'm trying to save the world, but yet I am drowning in it myself. So I was in debt. I had no savings for my family, or even my children. I had no educational fund for them. And whenever I would do a short-term or long-term savings, guys, I don't know if this is me. Please do not judge. We listen, we do not judge. I would go back a year or two later of that investment, and I would actually draw it back, because now I need that money. So I don't know if there's anyone here who has ever done that, where you would really put in an investment and tell yourself, this is going to be a 3-year investment and I'm going to save you money. Even if it's 500 a month, I'm going to put that money away. And then after 6 months, you literally find yourself walking into that institution to do what? To withdraw that money. We listen, we do not judge, guys. So that was my life. I could not hold on to a long-term savings plan, and that really placed me in a situation where, looking back, I don't see where my kids matter. I don't see where my kids were part of my plan. So fast forward, I realized that my life had to change. I realized that something has to it has to change. I turned 35 2 years ago, and that for me was a knock, because that's when I realized I'm 35 years old, 5 years to 40. I've got 2 kids. One is going to high school, and very soon they'll be going to university, but I don't have anything for them. Like, I am this professional who is broke, who is in dire need of a saving boat, who cannot afford their children's future. Guys, it's in the present, but I cannot afford their future, which means right now, as I'm sitting, I did not have savings. I did not have emergency funds. I did not have a lot of things. And I don't know if, guys, I don't know if many of us have this reality. I had this reality. And today I'm able to share it, because I've finally found the source or the boat that I needed to save me. And that alone changed my story. That alone gave me the hope. It was in November 2023 when I found this opportunity that changed my life. I was in a presentation, and I remember sitting there, and I was just thinking of all the things that I have that I am struggling with, all the things that I have not done, that includes the savings, that include the debts that I have, that include the credit card bills that I had, that included a lot of things. And I don't know, maybe you are also in here and you are now thinking of, if I had money, if I had just 10,000 Rand extra, I would pay off that clothing account. I would pay my child's school fees ahead of time. I would pay that woman's rent, way in advance. So every month they won't come knocking at my door. I don't know if you right now you are sitting and you are thinking and calculating how much you need in this month just for you to be able to make ends meet. Even right now, how much do you need just for you to be able to buy bread tomorrow, for you to be able to drive the kids to school, for you to be able, there are so many things that on a day-to-day basis, they really require us to take time or take inventory of where we are financially. So at 35, I found myself looking at where my life was at that time, and I really needed to change. I don't know, maybe you are struggling with rent every single month. Maybe you are struggling with paying off accounts every single month. When it's month end, you get reminded that you've got an account in this store, you've got an account in that store, you've got it, so maybe you also are like that, and you really are praying and really desperate to say, you know what, I want to close all of these accounts off. I really need to start changing and rather buying cash. Maybe it's school fees that is a stress for you. Maybe you feel that, you know what, I want my kids to have the best life and education, but I'm really struggling with this school fees and I really want to keep them in the school. So for you to do that, what is it that you need to do? Maybe you want to buy a car or a house, or you actually want to pay off the current car that you have. You know that one less debt to your name is a breather for you. Maybe this is you. I don't know, but I know that for me, all of this was once a huge problem. For me, all of this was once a stress every single month. So I understand where you are. Like I say, we listen, we do not judge in this platform. So if this is you, feel free to say, this is me, because the fact that we can relate to these things, it shows that we are all living this life. We are all trying in this life. And that is why we will wake up every day and share this amazing opportunity with you. Why? Because we know what it has done for us. If it can be a lifesaver for me, I know it can be a lifesaver for you. If it can take me out of debt, I know it will take you out of debt as well. So we listen, we do not judge. All right. I know one of us is in one of the situation. If you know you are one person who is in one of the situation, you don't have to mention which one it is, but just say I am. Just say I am, and just so I can give you that warm hug to say, listen, I see you and I don't judge. I understand you and I don't judge. And I thank God that you are here because your life is about to change. So if this is you, if you are the one sitting right now and you are already calculating that this is how much I need, just this month alone, this is something that I need to change. I need to start looking into. Just this is me would really make me say, I see you, I do not judge. All right, so just hit me up on the chat, and I know my leaders are there. They see you, they do not judge, and they're happy that you are here, because your life is really going to be transformed in this business. I see you, my love, and we do not judge, and we thank you that you are here, because this place is going to change your story. So guys, this is an amazing business opportunity that I have for you tonight that has changed my life, that is making it able for me to say, we listen, we do not judge, because I've been there. And because of this business, today I am ticking off day by day, bit by bit, step by step, year after year, we are ticking off those goals to getting our lives back in order and be financially free. Forever is a network marketing business that helps us create extra income by selling high quality products. And each one of us is here for different reasons. We are all here because we find ourselves in need of certain things. For some people, they find themselves in a financial situation where they need extra income, so they would join this business for extra source of income. Other people just want to grow and have value in their lives. Remember, I told you that I'm somebody who is passionate about life, and most of the time I really want to do something that is fulfilling and life-changing to others. So maybe you're also like me, you want to be part of something that will help you to actually bring meaning to your life and to the people around you. However, maybe you just want flexibility. Maybe you just want to have a source to say, you know what, when I'm done from work, I want to be able to do something else on the side that allows me to just be flexible with my time and my life. And also, I would add on flexibility for us employed people, that when we retire, you would have something to actually do that will continue the lifestyle that you already want. So your flexibility is really broad in the sense that even while you are working, you'll still be able to make money around your current job commitments. And you can look forward to your retirement because you'll always have a source of income in this business. So this is an amazing part about the business, is that you are able to do it and really have time freedom anytime. Maybe you are in this meeting right now because you've heard of the products that we have in this business, and you just want to know how you can get involved so you can get the benefit of the products. We are in the health and wellness sector. We've got products that will help with your immune system, your skincare, your weight management. So you are in the right platform, and you can have products as one of the reasons why you are here in the business. Now, however, you are wondering, how exactly does this business work? What do I do when I join the business? What does it entail for me as I join the business? Now, first of all, we all talk. Every single day, we are all talking. Again, we listen, we do not judge, because some of us love judging us that talk. Guys, in this business, we get paid for talking. That's all. We get paid for talking. So when you join the business, the first thing you're going to do, you are going to be your best customer. Remember, you are in a business that sells health and wellness, high quality health and wellness supplements. So you have to be the one that knows this health and wellness supplements. You have to be the one that is actually taking the supplements so you can actually tell people about it. So you become a customer, you buy the products, you use the products, and while you are using the product, guys, you are going to have and experience changes in your life and your body, your skin. Like, there is a lot that is going to change because of the products. So now that you are experiencing and seeing this change, what is the one thing that we do as people every day? We talk, right? So you'll be sharing the product benefit with others. So the company says, come in, buy the products, use the products, and then share the benefit with others. Talk to people about the benefit and your experience. If you came into the business and you were looking to lose weight, and you start with our weight management product, obviously, yes, people will see that you are changing, your body is changing, and that allows you to start talking about what it is that you are using for you to lose weight. What is it that you are using for you to gain weight? Whatever your weight management goal may be. So you talk about that, and in you doing that, you are going to be helping someone else who says, I've been struggling with weight for so long, I need to try those products. And that's how you will be able to develop 20 to 30 regular customers around your experience. Remember, people trust what they see. So when they see you use the product, when they see the results on you, it makes it easier and comfortable for them to say, I'm coming on board, I want that product. And while you are doing that, you also introduce them to the business side of things. You build a team. So when you are talking to people and sharing the business benefit, the product benefit, you are also inviting them to come into the business by sharing the opportunity on how this business can help them as they use the product, but also how to make extra income. And then with that, you continue to find now 5 people that you can work with in the business that share the same value and belief to say, we want to help other people make extra income and look good and feel good and really tackle their health issues. So you have to find people that are in the same vision as you when it comes to helping other people. You work the business cycle of forever that says, invite people, come into presentations, make a decision, and start the business, whether it's for traveling, whether it's for extra income. You are the one that knows why you need this business and why you are here. So you build a team in that, and then you coach the team. One thing I love about our business is that even though you make a decision on your own to join the business, you don't get to do the business alone. We've got leaders, we've got people here that will coach you. So we coach you so you can go out and coach those that you also bring into the business. So you coach and develop your 20 to 30 you coach to develop 20 to 30 customers, which means what you have done when you shared the product in the beginning, you will also coach your team to do the same. They also need to find their 5 key people to work with. So you are basically doing what fulfills you in life, and that is to help others. And that's why for me, this is a strong point, because I am doing what I love to do, and that is to live my life on purpose, to help people with their health issues, as well as helping them to fill up their pockets and reduce the stress of an empty wallet. Guys, money is a solution to a lot of problems, and we have the way for people to make money, not only for today. This is not a fly-by-night business, but this is a long-term business that is always going to be that ocean or that sea they need to continuously fish for their livelihood. And this is all that we do in the business. And like I said, this is just a demonstration of something that we do every day in our lives. Every day we are sharing the business opportunity with people. And also you do that. Every time you see a sale in a store, what do? You call that friend, right? And say, friend, there is that sale. You remember that bag that you wanted? It's now on sale. It's 10% off. So guys, we share, we do this every day. There is nothing about our business that is something new that you don't do. You always tell people about the products that have worked for you. You've always shared the store that has the most amazing products that you've ever used before. So you tell your family, you tell your friends, you tell your colleagues, you tell anyone who cares to know where is the next sale. This is what you do when you are in the business. The only difference now is that you are going to be telling them about your own business, your own products. They'll be coming to you to buy. You'll be telling them about what is there and what is not there. So these are some of the products that we have. I've spoken a few times about weight management as I was explaining, should you need weight management products. I know our guest tonight is actually keen when it comes to weight management. And I think that's why I actually fall in love with her, because the first video I saw of her, man, she was nailing the C9 like crazy. So she is a very huge fan when it comes to our weight management products. We've got daily nutritional products, we've got immune system products, we've got body care products. Guys, we literally are a wholesale. We are a wholesale that allows you to be able to expand your business to everyone, young and old. You will have a customer base for you to be able to do it, to share your business. So and we are not seasonal, guys. We are not seasonal to say because it's winter, I can't sell weight management products, or because it's winter, I can't sell skincare products. No, we are an all-rounder. We are needed throughout the season. Remember, now that we are in winter season, people need to boost their immune system. And some people prefer, this thing, summer bodies are made in winter. Yes, people are busy now working out on their bodies. People are busy now with nutrition, trying to boost their immune system. So you are always going to have someone looking for something all year round. It's dry season now. People's skins are cracking up. There's always going to be a need for what? For skincare. So you are never going to run out of customers when you are in this business. And then we've got different areas of income. I've used these amounts. These are South African values. However, I'm not going to be speaking much on them because here we are a mixture. I know Kenya uses a different system. So, but however, the bases are the same. We all get money from retailing. We all get money as we build our teams, and we all get money as we develop our team in terms of business development and team development. So the values vary per country, and I am not going to speak basically on that values. We will have one day where I actually do want to hear a Kenya presentation so that I can also know and learn how they work in terms of their system with the joining fees as well as the product margins that they make. But we are more or less around this amount as South Africa. So your retail amount, 6,000 profit that you can make as an assistant supervisor in the business. And I will explain how that works in the next slide. This is when you are selling products and you are making profit. Remember, capital always goes back to the business, guys. Capital goes back to the business. So your profit Margin as an assistant supervisor can be 6,000 and above. And then in team leadership, this is when you are introducing someone into the business. We call this a once-off recruiting bonus, where someone joins your team and the company pays you 1,623 rands. Again, this is in South African value. And then as a business developer, this is when you are leveling up in the business. I will speak about our marketing plan just now. And this is value that is an average amount that you can earn as a supervisor all the way to manager level. However, guys, please do note, disclaimer, these figures are based on performance. They are not fixed nor guaranteed. It is all based on how you are working and doing your business. All right. But these are the areas of income that we are able to make money in our business, and we get paid 4 times in a month. That includes our recruitment bonuses 3 times a month, plus our team development bonuses once a month on the 15th. Guys, are you still with me? Please hit me up with a hashtag so I know you guys are still with me. Are you guys still with me? Hashtag there as I continue. Let's hashtag, guys, so I know you are still with me. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Now, guys, we are talking about global business here. We are talking about having teams in different countries and different continents. Now, how does this big global business company able to actually, rate our business growth? Me in South Africa with a team in Kenya, a team in Namibia, a team in Swaziland, a team in Australia. How can they see that I am performing, and how can they know that my business is growing? Well, Forever is a global company that has a global currency. This means even in Kenya, there is this thing called case credits. Am I correct, guys? Kenya team, please, if I'm correct, please just type in a 0 there. We all use a case credit system throughout the Forever business, so that Forever is able to see how we are working, and then they pay us out based on this CC system. That is their currency. That is how we get paid in the business. Now they have a target that is for everyone when you are in the business. Forever says do a target of 4 points. These are case credits, 4 CCs. This is the current, the global currency, guys. Be with me, don't get lost now. This is very important because as you are in the business and as you come into the business, you are going to be hearing us speak of this a lot, which is the 4CC. This is somebody's writing on my screen. This is what the company says, reach a target on as an assistant supervisor level. From assistant supervisor level, get a 4CC every month, or do 4CC every month, and you will get paid on the 15th of every month. This is how this happened. Every product that Forever has contains a value point system to it. It has a value attached to it. So whenever you are buying products, it's not about how much you are spending, but how many CCs you are making. I hope that we understand as Forever business owners. It's not about how much you are spending, but how many points you are making. So for as long as you are 4CC active, that is when the company says, now you've reached a target for us to pay you. And you will get that 4CC by doing what? By buying products for yourself. Remember, we said be your own best customer, and then share the product benefit, and then, develop 20 to 30 customers. That's when now you are retailing. So whenever you buy products for your customers to retail, you would get points. Then you go out and you introduce someone into the business, that is recruiting. That is when you become a team leader. Then when the person joins the business, whatever products that they are buying, if they buy the Starter Journey combo, which is a box, you are going to get points attached. Those points are going to accumulate under your name. And that is how Forever knows that your business is thriving, and how can they pay you based on the 4CC and above. The more CC you're making, the more money the company is able to pay you. So this is a minimum threshold that the company says do it, and we will actually be able to pay you and give you the amount that. Now, guys, again, This is amounts in rands. This is South African rands. So it might maybe not make sense for Kenya. However, this is South African amount. This, I believe the system is still the same, that when you sell one bottle of aloe, you are making a profit. Okay. The margins of how much the profit maybe might not be the same as ours. However, in South African rands, you are making 168 rand. As an assistant supervisor, guys, this is how much profit you are making. This is a system of the formula that Forever has to prove to you and to show you that you can make a profit of 6,000 plus on retailing only. Only when you are selling, this is how you can make 6,000 plus by doing what? By selling 40 bottles of aloe. You would start one day, sell one bottle, but you decide you need more. You end up selling 2 bottles of aloe per day. You do this for 5 days, Monday to Friday. You are selling 2 bottles of aloe each day. You are making 1,600 profit. Again, this is South African value. Please forgive me, Kenya guys. All right. So this is just to give you an overview of what, when Forever says you can make 6,000 plus in profit, this is what they mean. It's the amount of products that you are selling every day. And while you do that, the 40 aloes that you would have sold at the end of that month gives you a 4cc. So you've gained your 6,000 plus profit, and you've gained the 4cc minimum target that Forever says reach, and you can get paid on the 15th. Then you come and you introduce your friend to the business. When you do that, your friend joins with what we call the stature journey combo. The stature journey combo earns you 2 points to your name when the person joins the business. With that, also, Forever pays you 1,623 rands within 10 days of this person joining the business, right? So now you've got an accumulation of 6 points in 1 month from selling and recruiting. And then Forever says, because you've reached this target and you've done more than the minimum that is required, we will pay you a 5% boost bonus because you are 4cc active and above. You get paid 1,300 more into your account. This is how Forever is saying, come in and retail, come in and recruit, and you will get paid on the 15th. At the end, when you add all of these amounts, it's 9,600 that you would have done in what? In 1 month. Tell me, what can you do with 9,600 rands? I don't know what the value is in Kenya. I'm sure it's something shillings, right? You guys use shillings and dollars, all right? But this is extra money that you can pay towards your school fees. You can pay towards your rent. You can pay off those clothing accounts we were talking about. You can pay towards your car every single month. So this is money that Forever says come, and you can be able to do it to earn every single month, right? This is when you do your business. Again, disclaimer, Forever does not guarantee your payments. Everything is effort-based, guys. If you come in and you do the business and you run with the business, you are going to be making a lot more money. Now, let's come to our marketing plan quickly and see how Forever actually allows us to level up and build in this business. So when you start the business, we've got options called preferred customer. Preferred customer is when you get a 5% discount when you join the business. You are not able to recruit or start a team in this level. You are just buying products at a 5% discount. The first Lego level in the business is assistant supervisor level. This level, you get a 30% discount when you join the business and buy products at a discount of 30%. You get paid a 25% preferred customer bonus for anyone that you have that is a preferred customer under your name. And then you get a 5% boost bonus when you are 4cc active. Guys, Forever sticks to what they are saying. So when you are an assistant supervisor, you get a 30% discount. You get 25% customer profit of your customers, your preferred people that you've added in your team. remember, as an assistant supervisor, you're now able to recruit, right? So you are recruiting someone who says, I just want to buy the products and I just want to use them for myself. You get 25% every time they do what? They buy. So you get your 2cc as you join the business, and then you attend trainings, guys. You do your 4cc every month. You start building and sponsoring people as an assistant supervisor. That is where you are making that 9,000 and more a month. This is it, the first level. You don't even have to wait until you are now what? And manager in the business. But this is where you can start making a lot of money as an assistant supervisor. The next leg in the business, or the next level in the business, is supervisor level. Kenya, just to make it a wave that everyone knows, do you guys have a 10cc in 1 month to get to supervisor? Do you guys also use this system to get to supervisor? Okay. Right. So just hit me up on the messages so that everyone can see that this is for everyone, guys. This is for everyone. So whenever even if you have a team anywhere in the world, this marketing plan works for them. Encourage them to get to supervisor. You do supervisor in 1 month by doing 10 CCs. 10 CCs with you and the people you are introducing into the business. As a supervisor, you are getting a 38% discount. Guys, that is more profit for you. 38% discount when you are buying the products, and then you get 8% preferred customer volume bonus. This again, it's here. And then you get a 25% customer profit that you get again for someone who is here. So you will get paid for the whole volume of work that your preferred customers have done, and a 25% of each of your customers. You get 3% of your assistant supervisors. Guys, why would you not want to come here when you are doing 10cc in 1 month so you can get paid for all these levels? Imagine 8% preferred volume, 25% preferred customer, 3% assistant supervisor volume. This is money for you. This is money into your bank every month when you are 4cc active. You attend trainings, you do your 4cc, you continue to sponsor and build your business. The next leg in the business from supervisor is assistant manager. Now, before I move to assistant manager, as a supervisor and leading a team, this is now where you start getting your team development bonuses. This is where your 10,000 and above will be when you are working your business with your team. All right, so here you are going to be making a lot of money if you work your business consistently with your team. The next level is assistant manager level, where you are getting a 43% discount. Do we have assistant managers in the business, in the building? Do we have assistant managers in the building? So as assistant managers, they have 43% discount on their personal purchases. They get paid 13% for preferred customer volume, guys. They get paid the 25% for each customer profit. They get a 5% bonus on the retail of assistant supervisors. They get 8% on supervisors, and then on assistant supervisors, they get 8%. Yes, it's 5% on supervisors and 8% on assistant supervisors. They are getting paid for every supervisor, every assistant supervisor, and every preferred customer that they have in their team. As an assistant manager, you still attend trainings, you do your 4cc, you continue to sponsor and grow your business. And right here, guys, you can start earning 18,000. That is in rands, 18,000 rand and above as an assistant manager. Again, this is effort based. There is no guarantee. There is no this is disclaimer, guys. Forever does not guarantee these amounts paid to you. It depends on how you work your business. And then the last now, okay, you need 60 CCs to get to assistant manager. That again is within 2 months of you and your team. You work towards assistant manager. Then you come to assistant we come to manager level. At manager level, we call this level the level of milk and honey, guys, where you get a 48% discount when you buy products. That is more profit for you. Yo, guys, it's happening here. You get 18% preferred customer volume bonus, right? You get 20%, yes, preferred customer profit. You get paid a 5% for your assistant manager. 5% for your assistant manager, 10% on supervisor, and you get a 13% on assistant supervisor level. Guys, you are getting paid for every work that this team does as an assistant manager, every team that supervisor does, every team under the assistant manager does, and you also get paid what? You get paid for preferred customer activity. Why would you not want to be a manager, guys? You do that by doing 120 CCs over 2 months with you and your team as you continue to work your team and continue to sponsor and build your team. Or you can do that with 150 CCs over a period of 4 months. You building consistently this business gets you where you get to manager level. Guys, this is where there's more chankuras, there's more money. Here you can get an average income of 43,000 and above. So you are making a lot of money as a manager in the business. And again, this is all what? Effort based. You don't just automatically come to manager and then start earning that money. It's effort based. When you continue to attend trainings, when you do your 4CC and you continue to still recruit and build your team. Now, how many of us love traveling? How many of us love traveling, guys? Another thing that Forever has that is amazing is traveling. So if you want a life of flexibility, a life of content creation, if you are always looking to just go to the next destination, Forever is the business for you to work and work your way to achieving these amazing travels. So we have 2 different travels that I'm going to talk about in this presentation. The first one is the Global Rally. The qualification period is 1 January to 31 December. And here, guys, it's exotic locations every single year and it changes. Okay, so this year they went to Paris. All right, I say they because I wasn't there, but Lord knows next time I'm on. It was Paris that they went for Global Rally. Our next Global Rally destination is Dubai in 2026. My Kenya people, are we going to Dubai? Are we going to Dubai? What's lovely about this is that with Global Rally, this is where everyone who's a Forever business owner comes together. So the people we have here today, we will be meeting with them again. We're in Dubai and having a nice training session, nice celebrations, and really having fun with them globally. So the next trip is Global Rally, where when you come into the business, we'll teach you how you can actually qualify for this, where the company pays you and a +1. You can take anyone that you want to take with you into the for the Global Rally. So they pay for you and your +1, whether it's your mom, your husband, your sister, whoever that you actually want to take with you to the business. So I'm looking forward to seeing my Kenya people. I'll be writing somewhere if there's a group for Dubai, and I'll be saying I'm looking for the people I presented to online from Kenya. All right, so just hit me up when we are going there. And then the next travel incentive is Managers Retreat, guys. And Managers Retreat, this one is hitting very close to home this time around, okay? So you better make sure that if you're South African, you are sticking too close to this one. Managers Retreat, it takes place, the qualification period is from the 1st of May to the 30th of April, where we also go to, again, another different exotic location. Every single year it changes, guys. Forever doesn't want to be labeled as a country that goes to one specific, as a business that goes to one specific country. So every year there's a new place where we are going to be going. This year they are going to Phuket in September. However, some of us are busy working as to earn our Eagle Managers Retreat. We are working towards earning that because why? It is coming to Sun City. Can I get a pop, 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 pop from South Africa? Guys, it is coming home. Eagle Managers Retreat is gonna be in South Africa. So now imagine the whole world landing at OR Tambo in South Africa and heading to Sun City. Guys, we need to be there. We need to be there as South Africa, as SADC. We are going to be busting in this place. So for that, it is going to be on the 4th to the 8th of October 2026. So if you're here and you are in this platform as a guest, please know that as you start the business tonight, today, this month, this week, you have an opportunity to qualify for this one. This one is yours. Come into the business and just tell the person who has invited you here to say, listen, I don't want anything else. I want Eagle Managers Retreat. Get me to Eagle Managers Retreat, and then we can talk everything else. Because South Africa, guys, your passports, Kenya, are your passports ready? Do you guys have your passports? Because we need to see you here. We need those flags. We need those flags. We need those flags. So this is what's going to be happening, guys, next year in South Africa. What I love about Forever, guys, is that we start small. We all start with 0 days. We all start with 0 customers. We all start with 0 knowing people. But as you come into the business, really you get to be around people that help you and build you in personal development. We get to travel together. We get to have fun together. And for me, I have not had any international travels with Forever at this moment. However, I love the team travels that I've had and experienced with them locally, because for me, this is where I was built up to start preparing and designing the life that I want. Guys, do you see the content? Do you see, Mara? Do you see? Yo, guys, this is the life that Forever is always, having me plan and want to be a better part of. So with us, this has been local team travels that really starting to prepare me for those international travels. So when I'm saying we are going to Dubai, guys, we are going to Dubai. When we say we're going to Sun City, we are going to Sun City, because Lalela Forever allows you to work for the dreams and the goals that you want. Another incentive that Forever has is called the Forever to Drive incentive. Wow, guys, another thing about our speaker tonight is that she is a Forever to Drive qualifier. She is going to take us through that as well. And it's so exciting to know that I'm talking about things, guys, that are going to be certified by my guest tonight. So you'll know for sure that I ain't lying to you guys. This is true. This is real. Forever does have a Forever to Drive incentive where you can earn an additional 7,000 to 14,000 per month. And this is also effort-based with the work that you put in with your team from level 1, where you are doing 50 cc's in the first month and 100 the second month, 150 cc's. Again, this is the global currency. I spoke about the points that Forever uses to measure your growth in the business. So this is how Forever knows how much they need to pay you. When you are able to accumulate these cc's in 3 consecutive months, you get paid 7,000 per month for 36 months into your bank account. And what I love most about this is that it does not necessarily mean you have to go and buy a car. Forever does not force you to buy a car or ask you what you've done with the money. You can pay this money towards your bond. You can pay this money towards a car. You can even buy a new car for yourself. So you can literally do anything, or even go out, travel, see the world with this extra income. The level 2 income is when you do 75 cc's in 1 month, or 150 and 150 in the second month, 225 cc's in the third month, and you get an additional 10,500 paid into your bank account, again for 36 months. Level 3 is 100 cc, 200, and the third month it's 300 cc's, where you get 14,000 paid again for 36 months into your business, and you can requalify this after 3 years of getting the same amount. That is 500,000 in level 3. Oh, guys, Forever is boss. Like, imagine. So this is my story. I do not qualify for a Forever to Drive. Disclaimer there. This car is not a Forever to Drive qualifying car. However, 11 months of me doing this business, 11 months of me doing the Forever business, I was able to now say I can afford to buy myself a car. So my husband and I started looking around as we were seeing the profits and the money that we were making from Forever, and we were able to actually afford the car. And what is nice also is that with this business, the profits that we are making, we are able to determine and say, you know what, this can pay the school fees, this can pay that. So with Forever, you really are making a huge change into your life. This is what Forever brought for me, 11 months of doing the business. And that's why I'm forever grateful, because I've struggled, my husband and I, to qualify for a car for 4 years. So this came as a third payslip. Again, I did not mention that Forever gives a payslip. It does. You get a payslip when you join the Forever business. What is nice about Forever, as we are here, guys, is that we are already seeing the global leadership income that is happening. When you are connecting with people, as we are here, we've got people that we've invited from different countries. You can join with someone who's not in the same country as you and still be able to be coached and still be able to do the business. And then Forever pays you for those connections from those different countries in those currencies. So it's really amazing. And this is proof, as we are here bringing Kenya and South Africa together, to show you guys that collaboration in different countries can really help you expand and grow your business. So don't limit yourself, Kenya people. Don't limit yourself, South Africa. Don't limit yourself, Namibia. Do not limit yourself. Expand your connections on your social media to other countries. Now, how do you join this business that I've been talking about so much? Guys, Forever is boss, because Forever says you have an option to join this business in 2 different ways. First is you buying the Starter Journey combo and you become a full member, which we call you a Forever business owner. I'm not going to speak on the values of these boxes because we are in different countries. Please speak to the person that introduced you here. They will give you the exact figures, the exact amounts of the Starter Journey combo. If I can ask, South Africa, let's start there. South Africa, the first, let's give a value. Just type in the comments there. The Starter Journey combo in South Africa, it's 7,110 rand. Please type it in there. Kenya, please type for me the Starter Journey combo amount in your currency. I don't know whether you use the Kenya shillings or you are using mostly the dollars, but just write both for us so that the people we have here, also South African leaders, could have an idea of how much the box is in Kenya shillings, because I know we've got contacts in Kenya, we've got prospects there. You guys also have prospects in South Africa. So please, leaders, let's just make sure we help each other as we are here to expand our business. Right there in South Africa, rents 7,100. Can someone please write it down there for us so that people can also see and know how much it costs? So that is the Starter Journey combo, where you get a 2cc points to that when you buy this business, when you buy this box. And then okay, I'm not going to talk much about the step 2, but I want to talk about the option B. The option B is where I spoke about on the red circle, that this is a preferred customer option where you get a 5% discount. Again, we in South Africa have a minimum amount of 1,500 rand to start as an option B Forever preferred customer. Please, Kenya, help us again. South Africa, help Kenya. Right there for them also in rands. Did someone write in rands the statutory? Okay, yes, thank you. And please write for us also in rands the preferred customer minimum amount. Kenya, do you guys have this option, preferred customer minimum amount of 5%? And what is it? Let's help each other, leaders, in that instant. So those are the 2 options that you can start the business with and really start embarking in this life-changing, life-transforming business for yourself. Thank you so much, leaders. I'm still the preferred customer value in South Africa is 1,550 rands. And in Kenya, do you guys have the amount for this option? And yeah, please just type it in there as well. Maybe you're wondering if this business is even for you. You know, are you the right person to join? Maybe the person who's presenting here, because she's now a professional, it needs people that are employed, it needs people that are working. I'm here to tell you that you can join the business whether professional or not. One thing about Forever that makes it very clear is that qualification does not matter. The people that you see in this picture are not models. They are not paid to just stand and take pictures. These are people that are in the Forever business in different professions. We've got domestic workers, we've got security guards, we've got retired state accountants, we've got attorneys, we've got we've got teachers, we've got former constables, we've got different people that also have never worked or we've never worked in their lives, that are in this picture. So you can also join this business and you can start changing your life. And also you are wondering, will this business work for me? Now, guys, the truth is, everything that you do that you want to change your life, you're going to have to take it seriously. In any new venture, time and effort are required. You have to be teachable, attend all relevant training, commit the time that is required to become successful. Guys, success is not an overnight pill. You don't wake up today and then be successful tomorrow. Consistency is part of the game. You have to be self-motivated and willing to work closely to the person that introduced you to the business. Learn from them. Do not come in with the I know mentality. You are not going to learn anything. Always be willing to unlearn and learn new ways of doing business. And this business is really going to be for you. It's going to set you on motion. Now, a quick practical example of what many of us, I think, as leaders as well go through is that at times when we are given an opportunity like this, where our income is determined by the work we are willing to put in, the first thing we say is, oh no, I don't work, I'm not employed, so I need to first get a job. Now, here's the truth about that. As much as it's good to find employment, we're not saying there's not something wrong. I'm full-time employed and I fully understand the need for you to have a job, right? However, the reality is that when you are looking for a job, you are looking for company X, right, to employ you. Company X employs you and company X puts a value mark on you and says, we will pay you for commission or on commission for sales. Let's assume the company X is an insurance company or is one of the what do they call this? One of the network marketing, not marketing, network companies, like your SIM cards, or what do they call these things again? All right. But anyway, you guys understand what I'm trying to say. This is a company that is going to hire you to sell a product for them, right? So you are here, we are sharing this business opportunity, and you are saying, no, I don't want this because I cannot sell. However, I'm looking for a job. And then company X actually employs you to actually sell policies for them. What are you doing? You are selling. You are going to be selling for this company. The same reason you are saying you cannot do forever because you don't know how to sell, you are going to be hired to sell. So you are going to learn how to sell for that company, making profit for them, working long hours, and enduring the stress and the toxic work environment, just so they can give you what they deem is value to you, not based on the amount of work that you've put in, but based on what they think you are bringing value with to the company. I want to bring you to forever. To say in forever, you hire yourself. You put value to yourself based on how much work you want to put in. You are going to be doing the business in your own environment where you are your boss and you are the one creating the environment for yourself. You are going to decide how much income you want to make every single day and every single week and every single month. Which one is going to weigh better for your mental state as well as your wallet? I'm not saying anything, guys, and I'm not judging. Remember, we listen, we do not judge. However, I'm just giving you two reality scenarios that we are always running to. We're running for companies that we are helping to build their dreams while ours are fading, and we are ignoring the companies or the businesses that are going to help us build our own dreams. And for me, this is forever. And I will hope that from you watching this presentation, you can take home, the need for you to start working on your dreams a lot more. I don't know what your answer may be. If it is a maybe for you, please do share your questions with the person that invited you into the business. They will be able to help you to understand more on the nature of our business. In whatever country that you are in, you will be able to get help to start the business. If it's a no, I really don't know why it would be a no for you. However, please use our products. Be a customer in our business so you can learn the benefits and the health and wellness needs that your body has or that the company has for your body. So please try out our products, use our product. Again, buy from the person that invited you into the business. This is the same person that is going to be able to help you with this product. If it's a yes, please quickly run and get registered. Ask for the link, ask for the form, make sure you start the business and you start running with it, because this is going to be your saving net. This is going to be the business that changes your life. Now, guys, I've come to the end of my presentation. Like I said, please stay until the end. And this is not the end. However, this is just the beginning, guys. I'm about to introduce to you my guest tonight, Charity, my guest tonight. And this is senior manager. You guys, we need to get these titles in order. Senior manager Charity Gabana. She is here. I'm not gonna say much about her, guys. I need you to hear it from her so that you can say, Zanele, you are not saying it well. I don't want you to say it. I don't want you to say that you'll be I don't wanna. No, I don't. Don't make me say it. Don't make me say it, guys. I am gonna let her introduce herself. Charity Gabana is gonna take over. Let me make you host, my love. Thank you so much once again for being here, guys, up to this time. Please tell your team we're not done. Tell them to come back. Tell your guests we are not done. They still have to listen to this amazing woman. She is really breaking the leg in Kenya. I love watching her. I met with Charity on Instagram, and I just loved her. I love the way she's really doing the business. And I think I heard a story where she was talking about how she started the business, and I think she was unemployed at that time. And for me, I was amazed. I was taken aback to say, you know what, people can really change their lives regardless of whether they've ever been employed or not. It's a matter of mindset and where you think your life is going. So Charity, please take over, my leader. Take us through your journey. I am so looking forward to this and learning so much from you. So guys, let's give her a warm welcome. You can take over, my leader.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, guys, from South Africa, from Kenya, from Namibia. Here in Kenya, we say Saseni. Our simple way of saying hi is Saseni, and how you respond is Poa. So if you're in South Africa, just respond on the chat box, Poa. So that basically means that you're good. So Saseni, guys, I hope mko poa. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, Zanele. I hope I have pronounced your name well. If I have not, I will keep learning. All right, that was an incredible session. Honestly, I have felt like a new person being introduced to Forever Living products once more. And definitely, if I was given a chance to join again and start from scratch, I would definitely join in again. So first of all, I would like to say thank you so much for actually reaching out to me and requesting me to share my story with people from South Africa and also people from here in Kenya, because I know there are people who've never heard my story. Probably maybe they've heard about it, but they would hearing about it again would give them some motivation, would give them some push to keep going. And honestly, we have a beautiful business opportunity. And just to correct you, you had mentioned about me being employed. I have never been employed in my life. I have never written a CV in my life. Honestly, right now, if you told me to write a CV, I would definitely go to ChatGPT. I would go to ChatGPT and write a CV. But honestly, I don't see myself writing a CV because Forever Living Products has secured the future for me. I do not have a reason to write a CV at all. All right. So I would love to share my story. It's one of my favorite things to do, of how Forever Living Products has been able to improve the quality of my life and also improve the quality of the life of people around me. So I would like you guys to just type a fire emoji on the chat box. If you can properly see my screen, just type a fire emoji on the chat box. Let me go back to the chats. If you can see my screen, all right, I can see the fire emojis. So once more, my name is Charity Gabana. I'm Kenyan. I'm 27 years of age. My background is I have a certificate in digital media production, but before that, I started doing my degree in campus, but I did not manage to finish because of financial constraints back at home. And that's when I started doing Forever Living products. And along the way, when the money came, I actually realized that the job, I mean, the course that I was doing in campus, it was not anything that I had interest in, and it was not profitable. I mean, it was not marketable, so there were no jobs. So I decided to sponsor myself fully and did a different course in digital media production because honestly, if for me, I love good pictures, I love good videos. So I just wanted to better my knowledge in it. I am a business builder and a fitness enthusiast. I'm a team leader of an organization here in Kenya called the Emerald Control Squad. I'm an investor as well, and I'm super, super passionate about adventure, charity work, golf, tennis, and teamwork. But before all this, Charity was a humble girl who came from somewhere. I was a normal student. Just passing through the system, from primary school, high school, campus, and probably get a job. That is how the system normally is. Get married, get kids, live an average life. But that is not what I wanted for myself. Coming from a poor background, I did not want a repetition of that in my future life. And I normally tell people this, that it is not your fault where you came from, how your background was, whether it was poor or humble, but it is 100% your responsibility how your life turns out when you're 18 years and above. So when I almost turned 18, I was 17 years by then, reality checked into me and I was like, no, 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 no. I don't want to continue struggling. I don't want to continue, living from hand to mouth and all that. I don't want to end up like my people that I would see back at home, how they ended up. So my background was humble. Here in Kenya, we have shops called M-Pesa shops where money transactions happen. So I got a job there. I was still in campus, got a job there, was earning peanuts, honestly. Money that you'd say it's hand to mouth. You make money today, you spend it today, you start again from scratch tomorrow. But I did not have an option. I used to do promotions for brands, and the only brand that I could even get qualifications to do was alcohol brands. I would do promotions over the weekend and make as low as $10. Yes, and make as low as $10 in 2 days, working overnight. But I did not have an option. Guys, the picture that you can see there was the house that I was living when I was in campus, because anyway, my parents could not afford me living in a better house. I was paying $30. Yeah, was it? Is it $30? Yeah, I think then it was. Right now it's $25. $25 as rent. But guys, that was still too much for me to even afford. And it was at this time that I came across Forever Living products and attended one of the trainings like the one that you've attended today. And I saw myself also living a good life, like the ones people who had given testimonies. You've had Zanele's, testimony. So I would hear testimonies like those, and I'm like, okay, so if these people got themselves from the bottom, from the pits, from poverty, from a poor background, I can also get myself out of it. So yeah, that was my background. And this was in 2018. Yes, 2018 February. That is my upline, the gentleman who showed me the business. On this day, I had become an assistant supervisor. I can never forget. I had hit the 30% mark, and I was so excited. This picture that you can see here is actually one of my mentors in the business, a gentleman who held my hand, and the other gentleman right there is my dad. When I joined Forever, I had to pause school, all right? I had to pause school because there was no school fees, so that I can do Forever and, get enough money and go back to school. So after I had made some little money, I told my dad that I paused school and I started doing this business. And he had to come all the way from the village to, the capital, Nairobi, in one of our events. We had a success day in one of our events so that he can come and see what is this business that my daughter has has decided to pause school and do, what is this business that my daughter has started doing that is helping her making money and sending us some little money back at home. So he came, he saw, and he gave me a go ahead. And let me tell you guys, that was a confidence booster. It was a confidence booster. And from then, I have been doing forever with so much support. So maybe you're here and it's not assured that you'll get support maybe from your loved ones. I'm privileged to have gotten support from my parents and my loved ones. Maybe you're here and you're not getting that support, or maybe you will not get that support. All you just need to do is work your business seriously and focus on your why, and eventually they will come along. And I can assure you, even if you don't get a support system from home, you will get a support system in Forever Living Products, because that has been also a contributing factor for my success in Forever. So you remember my poor background? With Forever Living Products in 2020 during COVID. You remember COVID period, people had panicked, people were just working from home. Nobody wanted to get out of there because people thought the world was coming to an end. But guys, that is the year that I made my first six-figure income in Kenya shillings. Yeah, that was the year that I became a manager in Forever Living Products. Zanele has explained to us, when you become a manager, it's a land of milk and honey. You're making a good income. And in Kenya, there's a very, very small percentage of people who are making over 100,000. And I was able to hit that at 23, I think so. Yeah. I was able to hit that at 23 years, living a relatively good lifestyle. And I became a senior manager. By a senior manager, it means I developed, I mentored two people in my team to become managers. That's why I hit my senior manager level. And I also hit my Forever to Drive qualification to 1.5 years later after my manager. And guys, this was not possible without a team. Zanele has been able to explain to us, for you to be able to move from one step to another, it becomes simpler when you help somebody else. When you help somebody else make an extra $500, an extra $100, an extra $1,000, you're the next person who's making that money. Yeah, when you help somebody travel, when you help somebody live a good life, you're also living it. So this was very much possible because I understood the Forever business opportunity, and I went out there and shared with my friends, shared with my neighbors, shared with people that I went with to school. So guys, I joined Forever when I was 18 years. And by the time I was 21, 22, I had already started living a relatively decent and good life, a lifestyle that most influencers in Kenya, I'd say, are living right now. And I'm not an influencer, I'm not a celebrity, I'm just a normal, we call it kawaida Kenyan, who's just selling amazing Forever Living products and living a decent life. This is these are some of the pictures of my team that I could find after COVID. We do a lot of online meetings, so it is even very difficult to get everyone in the team in one picture. But I have a team of, 100 people whom I have been able to mentor through the business. So the reason I'm talking about team is because without loving people, without sharing the opportunity with people, it's very hard for you to move on to the next level. So I'm really grateful that, I know people that can mention my name and say, I thank God that Charity shared the opportunity with me. Now I can pay my rent. Now I can pay my school fees. Now I can take my kid to a better school. Now I can save and all that. I sleep better at night knowing that there are people that I have been able to also share the opportunity with. So with Forever Living Products, remember I was coming from a poor background. I wish I had a picture of how my parents' house was looking. Guys, that house was torn. That house was falling apart. It was very old because my parents could not afford to build a nice permanent house because they did not have that income. So I made a promise to myself and told myself that I'm not going to do this business for myself. No, I'm going to do it for my parents. I'm going to make sure that they live in a good house, that they live a better life, because they have sacrificed so much. They had sacrificed so much to make sure that my siblings and I can go to school. They had so many loans, so at no point would they even get the money or the energy to build a house. So I took that as a personal responsibility, that I will do it. Guys, I am the last born in a family of four. Yeah, I would have just it was an option for me to just sit behind and say my elder brother will do it, my elder sister will do it, but I was like, no, I have a better opportunity than them, and it's an opportunity that if I work it seriously within a certain duration of time, I can do it for my parents. So I was able to build my parents their retirement home when I started doing it when I was 22. By 23 I was done. All cash, guys, with money from Forever Living products. Thanks to Forever Living products, I was also the first person in our family to drive a car. Being able to bring this dream to pass, making sure that bringing my parents' dream to pass and to light, seeing them in my car, seeing them seeing the happiness on their faces. It was just amazing, guys. I was able to achieve this when I was just 24 years old. So this is just to show you that age doesn't matter, whether you are as young as I am, or even younger than I, or you are you're older than I. It does not matter. What matters is how big your goal is, and what are you ready to do about it? What are you committed to do, so that you can be able to achieve that goal? So this is one of my achievements with Forever Living products. Another thing is traveling, guys. I love traveling. Zanele has mentioned about travels. Me, I love traveling. I love going to nice places. On TikTok, when I scroll here in Kenya and I see a new restaurant has been opened, there's a nice hanging out place, maybe within the city or outside the city. I love experiences. And you know how expensive travels are. You cannot travel if you don't have money, and even better if you do not have a car. But with Forever Living products, this has been made possible for me. I joined the business, I did not have a passport to go where with who, but through Forever, I did my first travel to Rwanda. Recently, we just came from Rwanda in January, so I've done 2 travels to Rwanda. Zanele has mentioned about us going to Dubai next year. I have been to Dubai twice, guys. So next year it will be the 3rd time. No sponsor, no rich boyfriend. It is very important for me to mention that, because a lot of people's mentality or perception out there, when they see young girls living a good life. I know there are young girls who are living a good life that has been sponsored by maybe sponsors and all that, but with Forever Living products, this is where young girls, young men, young men and women are living extraordinary lives, and luxurious lives, 100% sponsored by money that is coming from Forever Living products. So yeah, been to Dubai twice, going for the 3rd time next year. I had never been to the coastal region, but through Forever that was possible. Traveled with the team. I have been to Abu Dhabi. I have been to Sharjah. I have been to Qatar. Places that I would never ever think of me being there. Because there's that perception of them being expensive and all that. But through Forever, that has been possible. I have been to South Africa, guys, for the first time. I did a trip to South Africa in February, and can't wait to come back next year for the Eagle Retreat in Sun City. I cannot wait. Because it is possible with Forever Living products. I've been to Tanzania 2 times. Going for the 3rd time next month. Next month in July, we'll be going back to Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Have been to Zanzibar. Tourist destinations that not just anybody can afford, but through Forever Living products, it has been possible. these are my whys, guys. These are my whys. These are my whys. They have, my dad has retired, my mom is almost retiring. So every day when I wake up to do my forever business, I think of how I can make their lives better, because they had already sacrificed a lot for me. And these pictures on your left, that is me and my mom. I made her dream come true through Forever Living products by boarding, helping her board a plane. She had never boarded a plane in her 56 years. 55 years. She had never boarded a plane in her 55 years. But through Forever Living products, money that I made from Forever Living products, I made that woman's dream come true. So if you're here and you have parents also who've never boarded a plane, they've never traveled, they've never seen the ocean, they've never been to the sea, you can take them, you can make their dream come true, because in Forever you can make that much money. Help them travel locally and help them travel internationally. The photos on the right, as you can see, that is my dad. My dad loves South Africa so much. My dad loves South Africa so much. All my three siblings have names that have originated from South Africa. Please don't ask me why not me. Mine is Kenyan, mine originated from Kenya, but all my three siblings have names that originated from South Africa. So I knew for a fact my dad loves South Africa. So I went to South Africa for myself, and I also went for this man so that I can get him something from South Africa and also something from Rwanda. So being able to achieve this for my parents, honestly, it's a dream come true. Just waking up one day and making money from Forever and sending my parents $20, sending them $30 out of nowhere. It's honestly a dream come true, because I could never do that in the past. So if you're not going to join this business for yourself, I beg you to just join it for your loved ones, join it for your parents, for your grandparents, for your guardians, and even for your children as well. Money I have made with Forever, and I'm proud to say I'm among the top earners in our country. But I'm not content with what I'm earning right now. I want to make it more and more, because why? The living standards right now, actually just today our budget in Kenya was read. I have not checked online how things are, but I know for a fact things are going to be more expensive than they have been in the past. So I know with Forever Living products, if I put in more effort, if I do 2x, my income will be 2x, and I will still be able to afford a good lifestyle, live in a good neighborhood, still drive my car, fuel my car, and take care of everything without struggling. So that's one thing I love about Forever. When things become expensive, you just put in 2x and you're able to afford that lifestyle as well. Zanele has mentioned about my passion with our fitness program. I have been a recent beneficiary of our weight loss program. Well, before I joined Forever, I was underweight. Through the products, I gained weight, and when when now you can afford eating the foods that you couldn't, sometimes you overdo it. Yeah. When you start affording places that you couldn't, you start going to those places and eat more, right? So I gained weight, but I was not stressed, because I knew we have weight loss programs, and I did a weight loss program. I lost weight around the stomach area, around the back area, and right now I sell a lot of the weight loss programs, and I make a lot of money out of that. So being a beneficiary of Forever financially, and also health wise. So guys, if it is the lifestyle Forever has given me, I live in a good neighborhood. Guys, remember, I was living in a house that was $25 per month, which was stressful to pay. Right now I live in a house that is how much? Was it is it $25? It's 30. I'm trying to convert that figure in my head. 300, yes. Yes, yes. Yeah, I was living in a house that was $25 that I could not afford. Right now, I'm living in a house that is more than $250 in a month. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, 250. Yeah. Just imagine comfortably paying my rent and taking care of everything by myself through the help of Forever Living products. So if you're here and you're like me, rent is a problem, upkeep is a problem, finances are a problem, You can do it. You just need to make a decision right now and join our business. Of course, still driving my beautiful car, a car that I bought when I didn't know how to drive, just because forever can support you, do so. I have traveled with Forever, looking forward to more travels, and I hope we go to Sun City and Dubai with you guys next year. And for the Kenyans, we are going to Dar es Salaam, Tanzania next month. I've been able to invest with Forever Living products. I'm an Airbnb host because I love houses. Yeah. Soon and very soon with Forever, I know if I put in the work, which I know I can, I'll be able to buy my own property. Like Forever Living is a business whereby a business that allows you to dream as big as you want, to open up your mind and dream as big as you want, because Forever Living allows you can make that money. So as I finish, all the things that I've shown you guys, we are not bragging, and everything that Zanele has talked about, we are not bragging. We are just showing you that it is possible. Ordinary people like me and you can achieve anything in life. You don't need connections. You don't need to be the who and who's. You don't need to be a president's daughter, a prime minister's daughter, a minister's daughter. No, for you to be able to travel, for you to be able to live an extraordinary life, or drive a Range Rover, drive a BMW, a Volkswagen, you don't need to be those people. You can just join Forever Living Products and still live that extraordinary life. And Forever Living Products is a gift, guys. It's a gift to me, because I cannot even imagine how things would be for me if I had not joined Forever. In Kenya, things are thick right now. And I know it's not only in Kenya alone, worldwide, everyone is complaining about economy. Zanele talked about the tax. Everything is taxed. It's even overtaxed. Living expenses are crazy right now. So when I think about how people are struggling out there, I really thank God that I joined Forever, because I cannot really relate much. Even if the things become expensive, well, I can afford. I can just sell more aloe, I can just sell more C9, and I'll be able to afford. That is not my stress. My stress right now is, who can I, how many more people can I help join the business? How many more products should I sell so that I can still be able to afford the lifestyle? So for me, Forever Living Products is a gift, and I believe for most of us who are here and are forever business owners as well. And I hope months down the line, years down the line, you'll also see that this business came to you at the right time. All right. So what are the success factors? What are some of the success factors that have helped me get here? Working hard, but not just working hard alone, but working smart. Guys, it's almost midnight and we are here. We do meetings the whole day up to midnight. But what motivates us is the effort that we put in is equal to the income. Yeah, you put in 100, you earn 200. You put in 20, you earn 20. So that is what I love about Forever. The harder you work, the more money you earn. And then you need to think big, get together oftenly with your upline, the person who shared the opportunity with you. Be bold and talk about our business out there. Right now, people are making money on social media like crazy. Stand in front of the camera, talk about your product, talk about your business. You just never know who that information will land in, whose hand, that will buy your product or join your business. Enjoy our products, use our products. Personally, usage of the products, the aloe vera, the C9, have really helped me improve on my sales. So be ready to use our products, because with that you can confidently share about them with people out there. And of course, be consistent. Consistency is boring, but it's the most paying thing. Yeah, be consistent, attend trainings, be consistent in posting, be consistent in talking about our products, our business opportunity with people out there, because eventually it will pay off. And lastly but not least, guys, pray, 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 pray. Pray. Entrepreneurship will bring you closer to God, especially Forever Living Products. It will bring you closer to God. So pray about your business. Pray about your team, pray about your upline, pray about your country. Like for us, right now in Kenya, it's been crazy. Today, a big number of us have been working from home because we cannot access the town center because of the rioting and all those things that are happening. Pray about it. Pray about your country so that you can have a peaceful country that can give you a good environment for you to be able to do your business. Pray about Forever Living products so that we can continue having more supply of the products and all that. Pray for your clients. Pray, because when you pray, things happen for you, doors happen for you. And I can tell you for a fact, as much as I have put in my effort as an individual, prayer and God has also played a big role, a big part in ensuring, in helping me achieve what I have achieved in Forever Living products, and even what I'm going to achieve in the future. So guys, as I finish, this is how the future will look like if you decide now. You'll have a secure future. You'll have stability. You'll be stress-free. As you can see, that is a picture of me in Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. After checking in and just waiting to board my plane to Cape Town, stress-free, knowing that the money that I'm spending going to Cape Town, I will definitely make it back. And I even made it back before I came back to Kenya because I was selling, even when I was in Cape Town. So this is how your future will look like. It will be extraordinary. You'll be cash rich and debt free, and you'll also be healthy. I really hope you make that decision right now and join our business. And this is just the beginning. I feel like this is just a tip of the iceberg, a tip of the success that I can achieve with Forever Living. Yet more is yet to come. So as I finish now for the last time, you just need to decide to start now, all right? Don't go out there seeking for opinions. People will tell you not to do it. It doesn't work and all that, but they will not give you a better option. The only way to know if it works is if you start and you do it. So that has been me. My name is Charity Gabana on all my Instagram handles. Feel free to just go and check, scroll through the pictures and see how far Forever has gotten me to, and also imagine yourself there. Forever can also get you there, and even in better places. Thank you so much, Zanele, once more for inviting me to share my story. I hope I have inspired you guys and that you're going to start your Forever business right now. Back to you. Back to you, leader. I have made you host.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, my leader. Wow, wow, wow. Just starting from the back, what you just said, when you say, oh my God, I think I've just lost my line. You said something along the lines that if you ask people, they will tell you no and not give you an option. Like, for me, that is what a lot of us really need to come to reality with, especially our guests here, because you're going to go out there and going to be telling people that I want to join this business, I want to start Forever, and they'll be telling you, no, that business does not work. But one thing for sure is that they will not give you an option. They will not give you something else that will work. So when you are here and you are listening to this, it is because this is where God wants you to be. Just take it and run. What an inspiring testimony right there, Charity. And to be honest, I really thought you were a little bit older. Like right now, I'm feeling like, what? I'm crashing. 27 years old, and you've been through so much and all these milestones. Like, listen, I'm already thinking of my niece. She's 18 and she's just joined the business, and I'm like, she needs to run with the business because wow, this is possible. It doesn't matter the age. So you have just set a step for me to say this business can really change lives. It doesn't matter how old or young you are. So guys, I hope you've been inspired. Thank you so much, Kenya, for being in the room. It's been amazing to host you guys and to see all these beautiful faces. Thank you so much, Leader Charity. I have my senior manager Nonhlanhla here with us as well. And just as we close, I will not close until I've heard her say something, because I know exactly that this is going to be inspiring for her to share a word before we close tonight. So please, guys, don't go anywhere. Just listen to Senior Manager Nonhlanhla. She's my upline, and we are trained through her and motivated and guided by her, just as you are by Charity as well. So Senior Manager Nonhlanhla, please, just a word before we close tonight, and just to emphasize what Charity has said, because most of what, when she said, the minute you said you did not have a passport, listen, Charity, I could not help it. I wanted to type in the chat, but I thought, listen, my upline ain't gonna be happy with me. But she's one of the people whose testimony is just like yours. She did not have a passport when she joined the business, but today she has, like, she's an international traveler just like you. And this is amazing to be chatting with people that have really walked the mile in the business. And for the rest of us coming along, it's really inspiring. So Leader Nonhlanhla, I'm gonna quickly unmute you to please just say something. Just give us that word. There's that word that I know you're gonna say before we close tonight, because all of us, we really need to hear it. Over to you, my leader.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I hope audible. You can hear me. What a powerful session, Leader Zanele and Leader Charity. And I know that the reason we are all here at this time is because we know that we deserve better, and this business will give us that better, because every day we wake up and fight for this better life. And guess what? This cost of living is not playing with us. It's going up every day, and you're the only one who can go for the life that you want, go for the life that you deserve. If you're coming from zero, if you're going through a lot, even right now, believe me, today is the day to rewrite your story. You had some Charity, you had some leaders at Mele, they rewrote their story. The reason they are here today, rewrite your story. I'm not going to share even mine, because I feel like we are inspired this evening. But inspiration only lasts for 24 hours. It's all about do it now. If you're not in the business yet, start today. Talk to the person who invited you. If you have business, if you're in business already, do not play with this business. Double the effort, triple the effort, go out there, be excited, and transform lives. Share the opportunity with everyone, because forever is indeed a godly business that is going to change your life. Thank you so much. I'm so inspired, and we are going to triple the effort. We will meet at the top. We will meet at Dubai. We will meet at Sun City, and you must have a blessed evening ahead.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Senior Manager. Thank you, guys. Have a blessed night, and let's continue to work our business. Remember what Leader Charity said, that the work you put in is what you get out from this business. So leaders, go back to your guests and just speak to them, follow up. The money is on the follow up. Let's make money. Let's make sure that the business ticks us off our goals. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Be blessed.